Love at first sight, it's Fred Sirieix. She's having a laugh, it's Sarah Pascoe. And their team captain, Aisling Bea. And facing them tonight, this is England's finest, it's Thomas Turgoose. She's an American scream, it's Desiree Birch. And their team captain, Rob Beckett. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats, a show about opinion polls, surveys and statistics. Did you know, for example, 7% of drivers have gone to court over a speeding incident? It happened to me. I tried to explain, yes, I was speeding at one point, but to be fair, hitting those pensioners slowed me right down. 5% of people have worn the same pair of jeans for the last 10 years, and we call those people dads. And 43% of British women don't get enough sleep. Well, ladies, trust me, if you go to bed with me, you will. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. It's our panellists' job to guess the British public's top 3 most popular talking points. Rob's team, what have the nation been talking about over the last week?
Trump, again.
You think?
I think this is a glimpse into the next 4 years.
Yes.
Yeah, depressingly.
Apparently he's calming down a bit. It's not as bad. I think that's the general vibe. He's stopped the ban on Muslim thing's not going to happen, and the wall's a little bit, you know, it's more fancy. But then you sort of go, oh, right, he's calmed down then. What has he done? Oh, just appointed a white supremacist as his right-hand man. Oh, good, thank God. I thought he was going to do something racist.
I think the whole thing about the fence is going to be really funny, you know, because, you know, it was a wall at some point, and we already have some walls. You know, then it's going to be a fence in some parts, then it's going to be barbed wire at some parts, a dog at other parts, and just like a keep off the grass sign at the very end.
I sort of think, though, like, he's saying he wants to keep Obamacare and still do the wall, but it's going to be expensive. Why doesn't he just build one really long hospital? And just put that on the border.
You know he'd build it on the wrong side, though.
Yeah. Oh, no!
I can't believe how he's getting away with saying these things, like... It's just insane, some of the things that he says and what he says he's going to do.
The thing is, he's like in his 70s. Like, my dad's in his 70s. I'd never let him run a country unless... unless my mum was with him all the time. Just come on, Dave. Yeah, just talk to him, stop eating cakes and crack on with the job.
It does feel like every time, when you look at what 2016 has given us, Donald Trump got elected, it feels like the world's at war, the refugee crisis is escalating, Mary Berry's off Bake Off Fred, they've changed the size of Toblerone's Fred. It feels like 2016, what have you got left for us? We've 1 month left. Will Postman Pat come out as a paedophile?
The things his cat would have seen.
But it is. Watching the news at the moment, like, I finally understand watching football, because night after night, I feel like I'm watching like this, going, oh, come on! Get off the news!
Sarah, what do you make of Donald Trump?
I find that the right in America seem to be so contradictory. So on one hand, they're like very pro-life, and so that's very tricky in terms of women's reproductive rights. And then on the other side, they're talking about pro-gun laws and supporting that. And I feel like if we just called maybe fatal shootings very late-term abortions, we could solve it. Yes. Like, how can it be that, like, you are allowed to kill an intruder in your house but not evacuate one from your womb? Like, pick a team. It's one or the other. We were the 10th call he made was to Theresa May, and everyone's questioning that. And if we want his attention, we need a pussy he wants to grab. And I think we should pretend that Kelly Brook is Prime Minister. Not just to entice him, not let him near her. I'll kick his head in if he touches her, but just to, like, get him interested.
Yeah. Are you saying that instead of phoning number 10, it should be some sort of chat line first? Just to kind of, hi.
Yeah. Imagine, though, being Theresa May and being, like, her age and getting to the top of her game, and she's still, ladies, waiting for some jackass to call. Just called 10 other people. And eventually, at the end of the night, around 4 a.m., she gets this text from Donald Trump going, Bea, you still up? And she's like, oh, why do I get myself in these situations?
She definitely texted back, who dis? Like, she didn't know. Why was that a snub, though? She was the 10th. Do you know how hard it is to be a 10 in Donald Trump's book? Like, you have to be 50 years younger than she is already.
So, Piers Morgan thinks there's one man in Britain who has the answers on Trump. Take a look.
How much influence, given that you know him so well, how much influence do you think you can actually have on him in relation to our interests here?
Well, that depends on my position. I mean, the press stories this morning that they would talk to me ahead of the British government, that's nonsense, obviously. That is nonsense. But
Well, they met you ahead of the British government.
Yeah, look, I say, common sense says that I should be useful somehow to this country in getting that relationship with America back to where it should be.
Yeah, Nigel Farage there saying, I should be of some use.
It's brilliant that, I mean, Nigel Farage is a total idiot, and he can be there and he can say all these things, and ridicule doesn't kill. So he's going to keep carrying on, and he's going to get there.
It's no use you saying terrible things about Nigel Farage. He wouldn't like you anyway. You know that.
What I found quite interesting was people are really worried about his role in America and his burgeoning relationship with Donald Trump. And people are like, oh God, should we be using Nigel Farage to be in touch with Donald Trump? Yes, the law of the forest is if you come across what you think is a poo in the forest, you don't use your fingers to touch it, you use a shit stick. And Nigel Farage is our shit stick for going in to talk to Donald Trump. That's how he is.
Well, look, I tell you, the hypocrisy has been amazing because a lot of British politicians said terrible things before Trump was elected, and now they've changed their tune. So take a look at Boris Johnson last year talking about Donald Trump.
I think Donald Trump is clearly out of his mind. I think he's betraying a quite stupefying ignorance that makes him, frankly, unfit to hold the office of President of the United States.
Here he is now.
There's a lot to be positive about, and it's very important not to prejudge the president-elect.
No, I think that they all have shares in Teflon. You know, the pan that don't stick.
Yeah.
Farage, Trump, Boris Johnson, Michael Gove. You know, they're all in the same bag. They're unbelievable.
Do you know the only person who stood their ground the entire time was Nicola Sturgeon? She's amazing. She came out in Parliament. She said, I'm not going to go back on what I said because it was awful at the time and that wouldn't be the sort of person I am. That's what we need running this country. A good Scottish woman. Every time she speaks, it's amazing. I feel like she's on the top of a hill with, like, all kilt, no knickers. Just, like, giving birth to a bagpipe, not a tear in her eye. Just going, you can take the piss, you can grab our pussies, but you'll never take our freedom.
Thomas, what do you make of Donald Trump?
The whole Donald Trump thing, I don't know, it's a weird one for me because, I mean, I'm a 23-year-old lad, so, I mean, I'm 24 actually, shit, I'm getting old. I mean, it don't really affect my day-to-day life. I mean, I just play Xbox all day and then go to the pub at night. So unless he shuts down Witherspoons, he can do what he wants. That's what I mean.
Calm down. Well, let's have a look and see if Donald Trump's one of the most talked about things. Of course. Yes, it's Donald Trump, president-elect. Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson said there was a lot to be positive about following Trump's victory. Yeah, especially if you're a big fan of sexual assault and racism. Aisling, Fred, Sarah, what else do you think the nation should be talking about this week?
Oh, I think Jeremy Clarkson's in the news again because old Top Gear's back.
No, you mustn't call it Top Gear.
Oh, sorry, it's not Top Gear anymore. It's now called the Grand Tour.
I like Clarkson.
I like Clarkson.
Oh, lads.
No.
We've got so much in common. We should go on a...
Because they've like gone rogue now, haven't they? Because they're not on the BBC, so they've got no one to answer to. They're just letting them get on with it. It's like when your mum lets you do your own bowl of ice cream and you just take absolute liberties.
It's insane, like, they've just got an unlimited amount of money now to do what they want. Like,
yeah.
But look at him, look, what's happened to Hammond? He looks like David Brent with a wasting disease. He's going to do the dance.
The other thing that's really interesting about this new show is it's on Amazon Prime.
Do you pay for it like you do Netflix?
Yeah. No, you just pay for
I
it.
just illegally stream all my shit.
But
I'll tell you what I legally streamed recently. You know that This Is England thing?
Dickhead. Sorry, I'm skinting sat here.
Yeah, I mean, that's your job.
Well, I was only joking.
Thomas, I want to ask you a question, because I feel like tonight maybe could be like a version of Mamma Mia, where you've come to find out who your real dad is. And I think I know.
Oh, God, here we go. Go on.
I think he looks like Rob. Like, he looks like your legitimate son.
Oh, that's the nicest thing you could ever could have said. If I look like this when I'm his age,
But you know what? The weird thing is, it looks like a before and after. I can't tell which is which. I can't tell what they're trying to achieve here. Desiree, what do you make of Jeremy Clarkson? Do you like? Are you familiar with the show?
My British boyfriend is. He loves it. I'm just kind of like, oh, so they're like racist white guys who like cars. Awesome. Sounds like every show.
I think, though, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I think I've not seen this new series, but I think what's going to happen is they're probably going to buy 3 shit cars, do them up, blow them up, and then that's it.
Yeah. No, I reckon there's more to it than that. That's unfair. They'll probably blow up a caravan.
Caravan as well, yeah, sorry.
I'm in the new season as well. I did a bit. No, I had to go. Oh yeah, don't worry. I had to go and drive a jet ski very fast.
It looks like the opening credits of The Apprentice.
It's fun. The thing you notice about the new series is the budget has gone through. I mean, they sent a helicopter.
What, to pick you up?
Yeah. They sent a helicopter. Do you want to come do the show? And I went, oh, brilliant. Where are we filming? Because obviously they film it around the world. Yeah. They've been in South Africa. They've been in Australia. I went, where are we filming? This is going to be amazing. He said, Whitby.
Do you have to enjoy cars or drive? Because I can't drive.
No.
When you say you can't drive, that's the kind of thing Clarkson would say. You realise that? You're playing
Yeah, because of these guys and this guy.
Don't call it this guy.
This guy. Old Frankie over here. I don't call it Frankie. I call it Fred.
How come you can't drive?
I just never have. It's just never happened. I get Ubers everywhere.
Uber have totally ruined the whole black cab industry.
They
So
have.
I just stand at the side of the road and get like a black taxi. It's loads easier. Yeah, no, I don't
That's
like.
what I do, because my dad's a black cab driver, so if I got an Uber, he would break my legs.
Yeah, yeah.
Uber is massive in the States, though. It started.
Yeah,
in the
no, I
States
mean
as, like,
every town has an Uber. Although it's pretty massive here.
Grimsby hasn't got Uber where I'm from.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
Grimsby's
We've
not
only
got
got one
Wi-Fi.
I mean,
We've got one taxi.
We haven't got time to list the things that Grimsby doesn't have.
Xbox and Weatherspoons, isn't it, mate?
Well, I can tell you the Grand Tour is not one of the most talked about things. But in the Grand Tour, there are car stunts and challenges like normal. But the most dangerous part is when someone offers Clarkson a salad. Welcome back to 8 out of 10 Cats. We're still trying to guess the nation's most popular talking points. OK, fingers on buzzers. What do you think, Aisling?
Do you think you know, Sarah?
Oh, I was just going to say, you know the supermoon?
The supermoon?
The supermoon brought on my period a week and a half early, and I'm usually late.
I got a nosebleed as well. Do you reckon it's connected?
Yes. Of course it's connected. What else could it be?
That is an incredible photo, isn't it? But,
Yeah.
I mean, there were so many good photos. There's this one as well. Aisling, did you take this one?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Well, I didn't know I was a photographer, or a scientist for that matter, until I captured this just in my back garden on my phone. And I sent it to National Geographic, and they haven't come back to me yet, but...
They've probably got their periods.
I think your picture is a picture of a streetlight. That's a streetlight behind a tree.
Let me put my glasses on. That's... You know what I've gone and done? I've taken a picture of a streetlight. I have. I've taken it.
No, Desiree, did you?
No, I mean, I completely forgot it was happening. I think I had a week full of big white things that were actually orange, and I just didn't bother to take a look at it, you know?
It's a very good choice.
Kind of overwhelmed, yeah. In America, we don't have super moons anymore. They're just tremendous moon. They shone bigly. They're tremendous. They're very good.
I don't know, it was sort of... I totally forgot about it. A friend of mine was speaking about it when we was working, and he said it was like, is it 14% closer to the Earth? Is that what it was?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, so he mentioned about it, and I was like, oh, buzzing, I'll go outside and I'll have a look at that. And I said to the missus, I was like, oh, come on, we'll go and have a look at it. Got to the door and I opened it, and I expected it to be at my door, like with... I expected it to
Reach
be
out and grab some cheese, yeah.
It was like sweet
I'll put it on a
like a
cracker.
tea riding past it or something. Instead of just opening the door and it was just a tiny bit brighter than it normally was, I was like, oh.
But like that, it's always like when they ever say something's going on up there, and you go, oh, you've got to look at it. It's supermoon tonight, and it's it's a bit cloudy. Oh, brilliant myself. Oh, it's an eclipse. Oh, actually, you can't look at it. You've got to look in the reflection of a car window. I'll leave you. Oh, there's going to be an asteroid. Oh, when? 3 in the morning. Fuck off.
Should we have a look and see if the supermoon's up there? Yeah, everyone's talking about the supermoon. The moon hasn't been this close to Earth since 1948. But hey, Earth, if you really like the moon, you should have done what Saturn did and put a ring on it. OK, fingers up buzzers. One more thing to get. What else has the nation been talking about? Rob.
I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Yes.
Talking about that.
Oh, well, it's been huge.
It's good, isn't it?
It's always good.
I don't think Wayne Bridge knows what's going on. He's just like that.
You realise, Rob, that's how you normally look.
My favourite is Jordan Banjo. I'm just Jordan Banjo, and I'm going to do some cooking. the bloody squid's come down, I've got to cook it when it's just snow's done. I'm Jordan Banjo.
Well, I like the fact he keeps on saying his name, because really...
Bloody blow me out. No. I like him, though. He's nice, isn't he?
If anyone wants any gossip...
Yes, please, Sarah.
I'm really excited about this series of I'm a Celebrity because I've got off with someone who's in it.
Stop! I've got off with someone who's in it.
We have to check if this is the same
Sarah,
person.
who did you... well,
OK, no,
Sarah, who did
say
you...
it at the same time.
On the count of 3.
1, 2, 3. Carol Vorderman.
It's not Carol Vorderman. No.
Who did you genuinely...
It's Joel.
Let's have a look at Joel Dommett in the jungle.
Is anyone allowed to touch the stick, Joel?
Absolutely, Carol. I don't think you can touch the stick. Such a sturdy shaft.
Don't.
Maybe like a thicker, shorter one. Just like me.
I can't believe it. We are...
Sarah Aisling, are you OK with him flirting with Carol?
He's using the same chat-up lines.
That was exactly...
I was special.
Wait, he came at you with a giant log as well. Oh,
Is it a giant log that interests women? Because go to my dressing room and you'll see one. Still there.
He's all class, that boy. He's all class.
I can't believe he's going to get with Vorderman.
I know, I really hope that he does, and I adore her, so I'll be really happy
She
for that.
gets fitter with age, like... But how old is she?
Beautiful.
I don't know.
56?
But she's beautiful.
56?
Yeah.
And she's far, like, she's a lot fitter than my 24-year-old missus. Yeah, she's going to be gone. I'm going to get home, the locks.
I'll tell you who might be at your house, Carol Vorderman.
She ate a cow's anus in front of 10 million people, and it's like the best entertainment on telly, right? I did it in front of one farmer, and he lost it.
Let's have a look at Carol Vorderman and Scarlett Moffat doing an eating challenge.
You've got a whole brain loaf.
Is it meaty?
Mo Gapu.
That is a cow's anus.
Chew it really well. Break it up. Good faces. Good faces, Scarlett. You really know what you're going through.
Come on, mate. I think it just depends how they're cooked.
It depends how they're cooked.
How they're cooked, because, you know, when you have a roast chicken, for example, one of the best part is the ass. Just eat it. It's so succulent and greasy. It's nice, you know.
Oh, my God, Fred.
I took the chef of my restaurant and the team to my parents' place, and my dad in the morning cooked some lamb's bollocks at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's so good, you know, with a bit of parsley, a bit of garlic, some butter.
Even hearing Fred describe, like, lamb's bollocks is so joyful.
I'm so glad that that's what you heard, because what I heard was like, save me.
How do you find it? Because, I mean, you're a vegan, right?
Yeah, but one of the fun ones.
Well, you are one of the fun ones, but it's a weird thing on the show, because they get in trouble every year because they go, you're being mean to insects, and then people are sitting at home eating chicken going, they can't do that to an insect.
I know. I think if they want to watch people eat gross things, they should get vegans on there. Have you seen Bacon?
When if bacon is fake
Like,
bacon.
it makes
Bacon? Isn't it geezer out of Oliver Twist?
Aren't you one of the kids out of Oliver Twist?
Pick a pocket or two, not that shit bit of bacon.
Let's have a look and see if I'm a Celebrity's up there. Yes, it's I'm a Celebrity! In the jungle this year are celebrities Adam Thomas, Sam Quek and Jordan Banjo. Let's just say on launch night, Google had to lay on extra staff. So at the end of that round, Rob, Desiree and Thomas have 2 points, Aisling, Fred and Sarah have 1 point. Welcome back to 8 out of 10 Cats. Our next round is Pick of the Polls. Aisling, Fred, Sarah, what do you like the look of?
Oh, look who it is! Fred Sirieix.
Fred Sirieix from First Dates. There he is. All right, so here's your related question. What's the worst thing to do on a first date? Is it talk about an ex or drink too much?
Ooh. What? I mean, you've seen it all, Freddie.
I think it's about both.
What, drinking too much and talking about it?
Yeah, the more you drink, the more you talk about your ex.
And the drinking thing is dangerous because sometimes you sit down and it's on a first date with someone and you're thinking, OK, I don't like him, he's shouting a bit, I don't like his opinion about that. And then you have a glass of wine and you're like, meh.
He seems fine. Should we take a look at first dates? I think this girl might have had one too many drinks.
It's like, right, do you know what?
I like my house. I love my house music.
We get like a fucking house on fire. House music, we get people, I love a bit of R&B.
Yeah, but can you cut shapes though?
What, you're just going to be two-stepping and pretend you got your aviators on?
No, mate, I can cut it up.
How can you be sitting there throwing shapes to nothing, or have you got a song in your head?
Because you're right on time. So you have me, boy. Where we going? A bit of house, singing la la, baby.
Whose house?
Keep up the vibe, baby.
As far as for relationship and whatever else, probably not.
To be continued.
So good.
I don't know what I'd do. It'd just be one of them, wouldn't it? Like, if a girl does that to you on a date, you're just like...
You haven't seen the show, have you? So this is your first time you've been exposed. It's so good. They've got so many different people from so many genders and ages and backgrounds.
All the genders.
All the genders.
We've just opened a hotel, actually. The first dates hotel.
What do you mean, a hotel? Like, do you mean so, like, you're encouraging them to have sex on the first date?
No.
Why are you having a hotel?
Because it gives people more opportunity to meet and they have more time to get to know each other.
Brains out. Do you get girls who on dates go up to you and go,
I'd rather have you?
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh, my God. I'm not surprised.
That's why he does the show.
That's why he got the hotel.
Doing that with his key cards.
OK, let's get back to the question on this. So, what's the worst thing to do on a first date? Talk about an ex or drink too much. So, Desiree, what do you think?
I feel like the ex thing is gonna be way worse than the getting drunk thing. I feel like half of first dates are about getting drunk. Yeah. Like you walk in there, you see the person, you're like, nope, let's do this, let's get it out the door. Like, I only have friends I've dated, first dates I've screwed, and people I'm never seeing again. So like if I walk in there and I'm just kind of like, you know in like the first like less than a minute where it's going.
Do you know I know straight away? Like, forget about exes or drinking. If you go for a curry and the 5 poppadoms comes out and they just crush it down the middle.
Oh, pisses me off.
Get out.
So if they crush the poppadoms...
No, let's just crush them all and share them. Yeah, why don't you fuck off and I'll eat my poppadom?
What's the problem with the crushing these? OK, worst thing that's ever happened to you on a date?
Once, I went out with a guy, and he didn't tell me he had a girlfriend, so I found out when I woke up in his house, and he'd gone to work, and she let herself in, and I was only wearing tights, because he had a thing about tights. It's a good thing to sort of bring up. I'm not into that.
So genuinely, he didn't mention...
No!
Also, on a first date, to go straight into tight fetish, he's full on, isn't he? He's not messing about. He says, what I like, when I like, are you up for it? Bosh.
Rob, worst thing on a date?
Oh, this is bad, though.
Yeah, go on.
Basically, in the morning, I shit myself. So what I did was, like, in just my the pants, but luckily it didn't go anywhere, like, on the bedroom, it was just in the pants. So basically, I got my pants and put them in a plastic bag, and then I went out of the shower, got ready, and I thought, what I did is I just pick the plastic bag up and drop it in a street bin.
Yeah, great.
Classic. Did not remember to pick up the plastic bag. I thought, what can I do here? So I just texted and said, there's a bag on your bed, pick it up, put it in a street bin, and never look in it. And then she texts back going, I did it, and I did look in it.
Yeah. Never trust a fart.
Never trust a fart.
I feel like that's not going to be one of your opening monologues on first dates. But as I always say, never trust a fart.
So, Aisling, let's get towards an answer on this. So, talk about an ex or drink too much. What do you reckon it would be?
I think I'm going to let the expert decide. So which do you think it is? Which is worst?
Maybe drinking too much.
We're going
so
for
you think drinking too much?
Yeah.
Sarah, what
I think
would
it's the exact opposite. I think talking about an ex is worse.
I have to agree with Sarah. Désolé, mon ami.
pas grave.
Oh, I know. Just said Brexit means Brexit.
What do you think, Rob?
I think maybe drinking too much.
It depends what you like when you're drunk, though, because some people can just, like my brother, he drinks a lot, but he'll just fall asleep. No matter where he is. But then me, when I'm drunk, I'm one of them people that people have to come up to and go, right, yeah, it's home time now, I think you should go home.
I think it's the ex thing still.
Really?
Because,
I think
like,
an ex is worse.
Is the way worse. Like, if your brother is the one who's the drunk who falls asleep, I'm just going to take his wallet. That was a great day. It was an excellent day, perfectly. I'm up when I leave.
So you think talking about your ex?
Yeah, for sure.
You think talking about your ex?
I think talking about your ex is a lot worse than
Cool, yeah. We're going to go for drinking.
He's in charge, he's gone to his head. So you've gone drink, you've gone ex. OK. Well, I can tell you, the worst thing you can do on a date is talk about your ex.
Yeah!
Yes, the worst thing you can do on a date is talk about your ex. That's why when I'm on a first date, I always just complain about my current girlfriend. OK, Robstein, what do you like the look of?
Phone, the boy on a phone.
Boy on a phone, OK. A study has recently found that the majority of kids in this country spend 2 hours each day glued to their mobile phone. So we asked our studio audience tonight, could you live without your smartphone, yes or no?
I don't think I could.
You sort of need a phone nowadays, in a way.
Yeah. My phone broke the other week, and I had to check my emails by loading up my computer.
Yeah.
I was a bit sick.
I need your phone nowadays.
Well, I mean, my boyfriend does IT, like, you know, he creates, like, apps and does all that. So I can't live without all of you guys having a smartphone because he pays the rent, so...
I get panicked when, you know, when on your iPhone, when you, like, all the apps start wobbling?
Yeah.
I just panic, and then, like, you press the wrong thing, and it goes, do you want to delete YouTube and all its content? You're like, oh, I don't know, should I? It's a lot of videos. A lot of people are going to be furious. That sneezing panda's going to have the right up.
It freaks me out when I see, like, a baby who can just use an iPhone, you know, and they're like, meh, 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 meh. Like, I feel like we're, like, a year away from baby Tinder.
It's mad.
Where there's, like, babies picking out babies to go on play dates with, and like, meh, meh.
It's mad. My 4-year-old little brother can pick up an iPad and, like, he can just go bang, 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 bang.
Is he the one that goes to sleep when he gets too pissed?
Yeah.
It must get in the way, though, on dates. Do you find if people have a phone on the table, do you find that's a bad thing?
I mean, in my restaurant sometimes I see people in all families, you know, 5, 6 people, and they're all on their phone.
Yeah.
All on the date? Is it in Norfolk?
No, they're all on their date.
We got my mum like a camera phone thing. She didn't know how to use it. She thought you had to look through that to take a photo. So she'd be like... Flash on, first week, 50 photos of her retina. But I'm addicted to Candy Crush. You know the game on your iPhone, that silly game? But basically what it does is, when you run out of lives, you have to pay for lives, but I refuse to pay for lives, but you can cheat it by just moving your
date and your time.
Your date and your time along a bit. So I do that, so I've never paid for a game, but I'm in 2026, mate, my diary's all over the place.
Does that seriously work? You can just move that?
Yeah.
This is a game changer. It's literally changed that game for me.
It's not like you to pay for something, Jim.
OK, well, let's get some answers on this. So what do you think? Could people live without their smartphone, yes or no? What do you think our audience said?
I think they couldn't, but they'll pretend they could and say yes.
For 5 minutes until
Everyone lies to themselves. Like, I'm one of the interesting people. I mean, I use it because everyone's got one.
Oh, it's like those people that go, oh, I don't have a telly. Oh, fuck off then.
You know what? None of them are watching. OK, so what are you going to go for, yes or no? Do you think people can live without their smartphone?
I think no, I don't think they can live
No.
So you're saying no?
I'm going to go with Sarah again and say yes. I think people say it to seem interesting.
OK. All right. Well, I can tell you it's extremely close, but the answer is yes. 52% of our studio audience can live without their smartphone.
You're lying to yourself.
I could absolutely live without a smartphone. All I need is a landline that's portable with Wi-Fi and Facebook and games and my diary and Grindr. So at the end of that round, it's 2 points for Rob's team and 3 points for Aisling's team. And the winner is the name of our final round. Here's your question. Biggest teenage regret?
Pregnancy.
I mean, it's not, but it should be, shouldn't it? Thomas, as a teenager, you were in This Is England. You became a film star very early on.
Huge regret. Gutted.
I was going to say, how did that affect your teenage years? Did you do normal teenage things, or did you just go, I'm a film star, don't worry about it?
Never, because my dad would have knocked me out if I had that attitude.
How old were you when you were in This Is England?
13, and I was 14 when it came out.
Right.
But then no, as soon as it finished, I went back to school.
How did you manage to go to school?
Well, when I was younger, I was never in school because I was...
From Grimsby?
So yeah, I was never in school. But then after I did This Is England, I sort of got my head screwed on a little bit. And then I went back to do years 10 and 11.
Had you done any of the years leading up to years 10 and 11?
About 2 days.
Right, I imagine it was a huge surprise to you.
Yeah.
Hang on, World War II? What happened to World War I? What's going on? Fred, what were you like as a teenager?
A bit wild.
You were wild? Tell me, what was the wildest thing you ever did?
Oh, just partying, you know, we were at catering college, we were at boarding school, and we used to sneak into the school and go and steal food inside the kitchen and have party, come back with lots of camembert and lots of stuff and drink it.
This is the equivalent of me going, I love potatoes. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. We stole camembert and we went crazy and catering college.
Your definition of wild is
I was
so
a wild
different.
child. We raided the tuck shop. Wild.
I feel like my biggest regret is like not developing a YouTube channel where I make fun of people who do like nothing and being a millionaire by now.
Where did you have your teenage years? Because are you out of New York or?
No, I grew up in Southern California. So like I was just like, everybody was like blonde and pretty, and like I was fat with Eric Cartman face and like glasses, studying, being like, one day they're all gonna pay, and like nobody's paid.
But what's this thing about these people calling themselves a YouTuber, an Instagrammer, a Twitterer, a Facebooker? I mean, the other day I got an email for work and this girl say, I'm an Instagrammer, I've got 30 Instagrammers friends and we want to come and have dinner, can we have a table? And I said, you can't, yeah, you can come, you can book, but they didn't want, they want it for free.
How much are your chips?
£6.
£6 for some chips?
Fred.
Hold it back, hold it back.
£6 for some chips?
Yeah, but they're good.
How do you sleep at night charging £6 for chips?
He's genuinely furious.
Genuinely thinks it.
How do you sleep at night? In my hotel.
OK, Rob, biggest teenage regret, what do you think?
Biggest teenage regret, new metal or curtains?
Oh, the curtains haircut.
Fat braces and asthma, the triple threat.
You had braces?
Yeah, imagine these before they got under control.
Wow. Whipping them.
I'm just thinking of was it the same people that did HS2?
Well,
How many guys were on the job?
well, I don't know, but they're in charge of the wall in America.
OK. Aisling, what biggest teenage regret? What do you think?
I'd say a fashion mistake. It must be a fashion mistake.
Did you? What was your worst fashion faux pas in your teenage years?
Oh, I had bleach blonde hair for 10 years. Orangey bleach blonde hair.
Did you?
Yeah, that might.
We've actually got a photo.
No, you don't really. No, you don't. No, you really
No, of
don't.
course we
Do you?
OK, so biggest teenage regret. It's less to do with you. It's more to do with other people.
Oh. Stayed a car.
What were you obsessed with?
Samantha Fox. I was obsessed with Samantha Fox.
Samantha
Well,
Fox.
it turns out you were barking up the wrong tree there, but God bless you.
Is it caring too much about what other people think of you?
That's exactly the right answer. Yes, the biggest teenage regret is worrying about other people's opinions. I never worry about what people think of me. If I did, I'd probably dye my hair every week and have my teeth painted white. Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Rob, Desiree and Thomas have 2 points, but the winners tonight, Aisling, Fred and Sarah with 4 points. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching home. That's it from us. Good night. Hello, I'm Jimmy Carr, and I'm announcing a new tour. It's called Jimmy Carr Laughs Funny, because, you know, I do. I go to jimmycarr.com for dates and tickets, and then, you know, I guess buy a ticket and come and see the tour. I laugh funny, so can you. Come and see me.